Hello, welcome back to SY RS&GIS Hausa tutorial. A yau za mu yi bayani ne akan geoprocessing tool, wanda yake wani tool ne mai muhimmanci a environment din ArcMap. Wannan shine geoprocessing tool, wanda a ƙarƙashin sa akwai waɗansu tools masu muhimmanci wanda aka yi amfani da su a kodayaushe kusan analysis masu tarin yawa. Idan aka yi clicking a ƙarƙashin sa za ga akwai abubuwa da yawa. Na farko za ka yi amfani da shi wurin yin buffer analysis, clipping, intersection, tare da duba union, margin, dissolve, har da building queries, building models and so on. So there are a number of tools under the geoprocessing tool, and maybe today I will start by maybe using buffer analysis. Buffer analysis is all about kamar kai creating wani zone ne na influence wani certain distance from an object da kake da interest akai, wanda yana da various applications and so on. So yanzu ina ganin bari ne amfani da part of Kano metropolis, kamar da muka saba muga example ne zamu bayarwa na game da abin da ya shafi buffer analysis. To yanzu ina ga first thing is za mu je mu lalubo datar Kano. Misali za mu ɗauko metropolis ta Kano. One thing about Arc catalog shine za ka yi holding, kai dragging, kai dropping abinka zai zo kai tsaye ya faɗo ma cikin environment ɗinka. Wannan yana nuna min cewa special reference na wannan datar kamar ba a define ɗinsa ba. Zan iya right clicking ana into properties, sai yanzu kaga unknown, ba a define special reference ba, my meaning projection system ɗin. So I think I'm going to use now bari amfani da projected geographic coordinate system, wanda ina ganin shine zai dan fi dacewa da wannan tsari a wannan lokaci. Sai ka clicking on world, and daga nan zaka yi zuwa kai selecting WGS 1984, and then you click on OK. So after doing this, automatically kamar mun yi projecting ɗinsa kenan ya koma geographic coordinate. So I want to add some other things da nake ganin zan yi amfani da su wurin yin buffer analysis. Nan misali akwai dump sites a Kano metropolis, some of the major dump sites in Kano metropolis. Gashi nan na sako shi. Possibly zan yi amfani da maybe location na towns in Kano, and then I don't know if I can use some other things apart from towns. Dump sites in metropolitan Kano, and then possibly hospitals. Maybe can we use the hospitals? Tarauni, no, not Tarauni hospitals, but Fuelwood. Yeah, we can use also Fuelwood dump sites, Fuelwood sites, and then we can use General Hospital in Metropolis. Wow, you see that the environment is very clumsy. So from what we have now, if I want, I can disable, I can uncheck the towns because it is more, and then also uncheck this, uncheck this, and uncheck this. So no, leave the metropolis. Now I wanted to look at the hospitals in metropolis, that is the general hospitals. So I want to create a certain buffer distance, and then maybe assuming I'm conducting a study, so nake na duba naga abin da shafi, maybe I want to zan yi demarcating wani distance buffer na duba naga coverage service. Misali in zan yi amfani da buffer and ga wani irin area, what is the extent of area served by kowanne daga cikin waɗannan hospitals din. Da farko waɗannan su ne hospitals ina, kuma I can label them through labeling options. Za ga akwai su IDH, akwai Murtala Muhammad, and so on. Waɗannan su ne hospitals din a takaice. Sannan in zan yi buffer kai tsaye zan iya zuwa geoprocessing tool, sai na clicking on buffer option. So by selecting buffer option, remember the aim is to demarcate wani distance wanda muke sa ran cewa asibitocin za su iya ko suke serving a koda yaushe. So now interest din mu dama shine abin da zamu buffer su ne hospitals din, so muke so zamu buffer. Nan zan iya zuwa in setting directory dina. Remember I'm working with my e-drive and then in the Hausa tutorial main, so maybe I'll name it hospital underscore buffer. Remember that ArcMap doesn't use space, it doesn't need spaces. And then now I want to define the distance within which this buffers, or I can define distance within which I want to demarcate the service coverage. Maybe let's say in kilometers zenyi. So now by the distance and I'm going how many kilometers can I say? 2 kilometers buffer distance. That within 2 kilometers I want to see the extent of place this waɗannan hospitals suke serving, wanda based on that idan ina da land use map zan iya demarcating sai daga kamar menene total area na gidaje wanda suke under wannan, kuma wanda based on population, if I have population data I can predict and project what is the total number of people that are being served within, although people are coming from outside distance, but still zan iya estimating waɗanda suke wani certain distance da suke falling under zone ɗin da wannan asibitin ke serving. But to conduct a buffer analysis, then clicking on OK, and then you can see here it's showing that buffer analysis is running and then it's success. Buffer is successful, and then these are the distances. Now looking at this one, you see that remember I'm working with the Kano Metropolis map. By the pattern of arrangement of these hospitals, you can see that at 2 kilometer distance, greater part of the central metropolis is being served. You can label it and see which of the local government is being served. If you can see that this is Fage local government, this is Dala, a small part of Gwale, and then part of Nasarawa are the local government that enjoying most services. Because I'm very proximous, very close to hospitals. But if you look at places Kamar Ungogo, that this is a place in that they have to travel a longer distance before they can come in. And then look at Kumbutso. Kumbutso is totally like a general hospital, meaning in case of any situation of health, mutane daga nan gurin have to travel a longer distance because they have to travel from their own local government towards to the city center. This is simply telling me that in Kano Metropolis, general hospitals are concentrated within the center. So sauran mutane da suke a other extremes na Metropolis have to travel a longer distance not to come and enjoy some of the services in that is within the metropolis. As well, this is 2 kilometer. If I like, I can also say, okay, what is going to happen if I'm going to conduct a buffer of 4 kilometers distance? Magani, what is going to happen if we're going to do a buffer of 4 kilometers distance? Buffer, let me say this one underscore 4 kilometer. Okay, and then select kilometers here, assign 4, and then run it. Sai muga wani irin coverage na distance zamu iya samu wanda zai good. By this, if you look at the table of content, you can see at 4 kilometers, it seems like distance thing, coverage thing will be more, but at the same time still part of Kumbutso and Ungogo. Okay, to some extent now Ungogo can enjoy some of the services, but at 4 kilometer distance still Kumbutso is not enjoying anything. Now you find out that zaka ga shi first 2 kilometers in da muka yi ya zama missing, ba gan shi ba. To amma you can drag it and place it at the top of kamar yadda na yanzu shi 4 kilometers din wanda zai iya baka pattern. Za ga cewa kenan at 2 kilometers this is the only limited portion that is enjoying maybe that is within 2 kilometers distance that can be able to access service from this particular hospital, while at 4 kilometers distance, yeah, some part of Ungogo will still enjoy, and then in the case of this also part of Ngongwe will enjoy, and then the central part of the metropolis gaba ɗaya za ga cewa su suke enjoying because they are more close to waɗannan hospitals, and so they are most likely to be more enjoying the services than people that are living in the outskirts of the local government. So this is simply an example or highlight of buffer, especially buffer that has to do with a point or cycle buffer. Although we have buffer analysis for maybe linear features like road networks and so on. Hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe in the next video we talk about buffer distance on a linear object. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.